everyone! Today we're finally going to be doing the review on the Valentino Roma extradose. This has been out for probably like over a year at this point, so I am so late to reviewing this fragrance. But it's just like one of those perfumes that I kept putting off buying because like I knew I liked the perfume, but it's very pricey and like I didn't know for sure if I wanted it in my collection. But then like every time I go to like an Ulta or a Sephora, I will spray this and think, oh my god, like it smells so good. A similar kind of journey as Kayali Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. But alas, I finally picked up a 1 ounce of the extradose and today we'll be reviewing it. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, and if you're coming back, as always, thank you so much for being here. Let's get straight into the review. Okay, so starting off with notes, it has a very simple note structure that I don't entirely agree with, in the sense that like I don't think it fully reflects what the fragrance actually smells like. But the 3 notes are going to be blackcurrant in the top, rum in the middle, and then vanilla in the base. With so few notes, it might lead you to think that it's like a very kind of simple or linear smelling fragrance, but I think that there's so much depth and complexity and also just like other notes that are present in the fragrance. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple sprays. I want to be kind of gentle with this because this fragrance is very strong and it very much will like fill up my room and suffocate me. I really do want to do 1 spray on the paper and then 1 on my skin because this is a fragrance that I think smells so different on each. Yeah, so right in the beginning, I'm getting something very sweet and syrupy and perfumey, and so especially on my skin, it's very reminiscent of the original Valentino Born in Roma, which I am really not a fan of. So I'm getting something very sweet and syrupy and perfumey, and the vanilla is just really, it just feels very special to me. Like this is not at all a brown sugary or vanilla extract or cupcakey kind of vanilla. It's really kind of like a floral perfumey vanilla, but sweet enough to kind of make you like, it has a sweetness that just makes my ears perk up if they did that, which they don't. It has this really sweet, elegant quality to it. In terms of the notes, I honestly don't get a ton of blackcurrant in this, which is kind of why I'm surprised to see it as like the sole top note. It has a very kind of juicy, fruity quality to it, but I don't really know if I would attribute it to blackcurrant. At the same time, it's a very kind of perfumey, nondescript fruitiness, so I can't really pinpoint exactly what kind of fruit it would be. Something within the realm of like plum or pomegranate, maybe like a raspberry or like a dark pear, something within that realm. But yeah, this is so beautiful. Let's quickly visit the original that I just sprayed because I want to do like a direct comparison. I have a little like tester of it that is completely untouched because I mean I straight up don't like the perfume, so like why would I even bother with it, you know? But we're gonna open it today just for the sake of comparison. In comparison, the extradose almost makes the original smell really fresh in a way, very bright and jasmine-esque. And I will say on the paper, I think it smells quite pleasant. It's just like a nice kind of designer-esque jasmine perfume, but like this perfume on my skin just does not work. Like the woods get so kind of spicy in a way that it just does not work with my skin chemistry. To me, the extradose is just a lot smoother and deeper. I really think that the rum note gives it this kind of deep sensual, I really don't like describing perfume this way, but like it has like a sexiness to it. Like it's very sensual in that way. I typically don't like a rum note in perfumes, or I think that a rum note can come off too alcohol-y given that it is literally liquor, and if it's not blended really well, it'll make the perfume just smell like alcohol, which is like a sign of a fragrance that is not made very well. So yeah, I would say it smells most similar to the Born in Roma Intense if you've smelled that one, but again, just kind of deeper, darker, less kind of ambery and fresh, and more just like a really sweet, smooth, and seductive vanilla. With that, let's get into the actual rating portion. So starting off with presentation. I really like the bottle of the Born in Roma. Hold on, wait, actually I have the green extravaganza, let me grab that one as well. They're both just very square, very cubical. They feel nice to hold. I don't have like a ton to say about it because I mean the Valentino Born in Roma line has been out for so long now, and we've seen these bottles like everywhere. moving on to the scent itself, I am a big fan of this fragrance. In the opening, it is so juicy. It almost has kind of like a fruit punch aspect to it, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's not at all in like a childish or like artificial kind of way. It's very syrupy while also being airy, and it just, oh my god, also if it looks like I am sweating profusely. I am. It is like 80 plus degrees in my room, and I don't have AC, so that's great. But yeah, I think that scent-wise, this is so well done, and I think if someone were to like ask me what designer vanilla perfume I would recommend to them, this would be one of the top ones that I would mention. I think it's just very perfumey and crowd-pleasing. There are definitely a lot of audiences that I think it would appeal to. It's sweet, but it also has a freshness and a floral aspect that's present in the original. It's dark, it's seductive. I don't think that it leans particularly mature or young. Out of the entire Valentino Born in Roma Donna line, I would say my two favorites are definitely going to be Extradose and Green Extravaganza. I would say if you asked me a week ago, I would for sure say Extradose was my favorite of the line, but I don't know why. It could just be like with the warmer weather, and because I think this fragrance is so perfect for spring and summer. But there's something in this that just like lately has been hitting so different, and so I don't know, I love the Green Extravaganza too, so I can't really tell you. I think it would just like depend on the season and the weather. I would say, I guess for fall and winter, Extradose, and for spring and summer, I would go with the Green Extravaganza. But both I would highly recommend checking out, and I don't think you can really go wrong with unless you just hate like jasmine vanilla perfumes. And lastly, for performance, Extradose is very strong, and I would hope that it is, because this is very expensive and also a parfum, so supposedly a very high concentration of fragrance oils, which means that it should last, it should project, and it should leave a really beautiful scent trail. And I think that it does do all of those things. I will say, I literally just got this fragrance like a week ago and haven't sprayed it a ton, so the fragrance hasn't had time to macerate or mature or whatever. I will say, honestly, the performance was a little bit less strong than I was expecting, but still definitely solid. I think this is for sure a fragrance that will last you throughout the day. It is a highly projecting fragrance. Like, I think it's really hard to wear this perfume like without getting compliments, because it is so crowd pleasing, and it's one of those fragrances that kind of just has like an it factor, that like when people catch a whiff of it, they immediately feel like drawn to you and are like, oh my god, like something smells so good. But yeah, I think with time, the performance is only going to get better, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. That is gonna be it for today's review. Let me know your thoughts on this fragrance. I'm sorry that it took me as long to make this review as it did, but I don't know, I was just like really on the fence on buying this fragrance for a while, so I just didn't really want to make a review on something that I didn't have in my collection. I'm actually like sweating my ass off. I'm like actually gonna stick my head in my freezer for a few minutes, so I'm gonna go do that. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you're all well and taking care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon.